Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the last match of the WTA season between Jessica Pegula and Iga Swiatek. Very excited to have the call for you today. It is the final of the WTA finals, and it's a good one. Iga Swiatek is going directly for the world number one. If she wins this match, she is the year-end world number one for the second year in a row. And that's the stakes at this match. Pegula has beaten Swiatek the last time they played in Canada in a tight 3-set match, but Iga is the favorite going in. She just took out Sabalenka, playing amazing, serving amazing. So won over 80% of first serve points in that match, was serving amazing. And yeah, that's kind of what it is. What's up, everybody in the chat? We're going to get this started here. Players are currently warming up, by the way. Yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. That's it. Don't forget to like and sub, guys. We got the scoreboard clear here. Yeah, Pegula has actually beaten Swiatek 2 of the 3 times they've played this year, which is not a great statistic for Swiatek. She, like I said, she beat her the last time they played in Canada. She also beat her at United Cup, like 6-2, 6-2 to start the year. That's kind of what it is. Players warming up. Swiatek is ahead 5-3 in their head-to-head, though. And she beat her, Swiatek beat Pegula all 4 times that they played last year. Pegula is 2-1 for the 3 times that they've played this year. That's what it is. Players currently warming up their serves. Last match of WTA season, though. Always excited to watch. Let me know in chat. What is your prediction for the match? Who's win the match? Let me know. One name, Swiatek or Pegula. Who's winning? So before the event started, I actually picked Jessica Pegula to win the whole tournament. I thought she looked really good against Rybakina. And I don't know, there's something about the WTA finals. You don't always get the top player winning it. The last few years, we've had some weird champions. I was like, you know what? Pegula's like a sneak kind of favorite here. WTA finals can be a little bit more chaotic. It's not always the Rybakina, Sabalenka, Swiateks, or even Serena's back in the day that win it, although they can. But I picked Pegula to win the event before the event started, and I've really liked how she's looked. And like I said, she's won 2 of the last 3 versus Iga, but both of them have gone undefeated. Both of them have gone undefeated this week. Swiatek getting ready to serve here. Again, started up. Let me know in the chat who you're picking, how many sets. Who you picking and how many sets? Let me know in the chat. Swiatek here at the line. Serve here from Iga. Kick serve, first serve is out. Second serve. Serve from Iga. The backhand of Pegula, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, that goes out. 15 love for Swiatek. Swiatek in 3. Okay, Iga in 3. I think we're going to see a lot of those. This has 3 sets written on it. We'll see. Hey, Anthony, I'm on the road, so glad to have you along to read. Hey, nice to have you in here, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Sounds good. Sounds good. You can listen in. 15 love. Yeah, I'll be doing some of the play-by-play. Sounds good. That's a great way to watch this. If you can't watch the match, have a little bit of play-by-play to go along. Know what's going on. 15 love here for Iga. Serve. Kick serve to the forehand of Pegula, backhand Iga. Down the line to the forehand squash shot. Pegula, forehand Iga. The backhand of Pegula lob way up high. Iga goes out. So 30 love. Iga leaves it. 30 love. Let me see some predictions in chat. Who you got here? Listen, I kind of don't know. I think it's going to be 3 sets for sure. And I guess just judging by how well Iga played and served yesterday, I got to go Iga in 3 sets for my best prediction. Because Iga is just looking unstoppable if she plays anything like yesterday. That's an ace from Iga, 40 love. Iga served more aces than Sabalenka did yesterday. Like I said, she was looking, I mean, everything in Swiatek's game worked. So it sounds a little bit, it's not necessarily necessary to pick one part of the game that was working very well. But her serve yesterday was amazing. It was really, really good. Serve Iga. The net, second serve. I've got Iga in straights. Okay. The only thing I feel confident about is I think this will be 3 sets, but we'll see. It could be straight sets. That's in the net, 40-15. Although the 2 straight sets matches they did play this year, one was for Iga in Doha, where Swiatek beat Pegula like 6-3, 6-0 in Doha, and then just a month earlier at United Cup to start the year, like the first day of the year, Swiatek beat Pegula 6-2, 6-2 in dominant fashion. So both players have had a straight sets win, a very comfortable straight sets win, only losing 3 or 4 games this year to each other. Serve here from Iga. Hits the tape, goes out, double fault. 40-30. Hit that like button. That's it. Don't forget to like, guys, if you're joining in, like the stream. If you're enjoying it, 40-30 here for Iga. Serve. The forehand of Pegula, forehand Iga. Cross score. That's too good. 1-0. 1-0 for Swiatek. Pegula stepping up to the line. By the way, Pegula, if Pegula wins today, she also can climb up in the ranks. Obviously, if Swiatek wins, she goes from number 2 to number 1. If Pegula wins, she goes from number 5 to number 4. She'll pass Rybakina in the rankings if she wins this by like 20 or 30 points, but that's all it takes. Pegula also going for the year-end number 4 spot. Obviously, Swiatek's a little bit more prestigious, but big for Pegula anyway to get it in front of Rybakina. Prove herself the better player of the year. Pegula with the serve. Kick serve to the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula. Backhand Swiatek. That's in the net. 15 love for Pegula. I don't think this is going to be an easy match. I don't think this is a write-off for Iga. Pegula is playing amazing. Pegula is playing very, very well. And I don't think it's a write-off. Serve from Pegula. Down the tee. Forehand Swiatek. That goes out. 30 love. I think Pegula is trying to be the first player in WTA history to beat the world number 2, the world number 1, world number 2, world number 3, and world number 4 in a single tournament. I don't think that's ever happened. I think Pegula, the first person in history. Something similar for Swiatek as well. Forehand. Inside out. It's a great forehand from Swiatek. Backhand down the line. Forehand Pegula. Pass and just doesn't time that too well. But Swiatek, this is the first time Swiatek has ever beaten 4 top 10 players in a single tournament. If she wins this match, she'll have 5 top 10 wins at the WTA finals. That really can only happen at the WTA finals. But But yeah, five top 10 wins at the WTA finals if she gets it. Forehand Swiatek, that goes out. 40-15. Serve here from Pegula. Serve the backhand, a Swiatek, forehand Pegula to the forehand, a Swiatek. That's shanked 1-1. 1 game apiece. Like I said earlier, this is the last match of the WTA season. So that's kind of what it is at the moment. And it's a good one. Listen, Iga and Pegula, I mean, some people, it's the season started with Rybakina and Sabalenka. And there have been a lot of great players throughout the season. Mukova, Goff, Vondrousova won Wimbledon. Samsonova was great on the season. Haddad Maia won the not the tournament before WTA finals that they played in Zhuhai, the WTA Elite Trophy, which is the number 9 through 11 players. There have been some good players this year, but it's a solid final. Swiatek Pegula. They've had some interesting matches this year. Forehand into the net. $15 The first set is going to be really big. First set's going to be really, really big. Neither player loses very many matches after winning the first set. Pegula hasn't lost a single match after winning the first set. She's like 51-0. So the first set is going to be really big. First, Sir Swiatek, the backhand of Pegula. Backhand now Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Down the line, forehand squash shot Swiatek to the forehand of Pegula. Cross court. That's a good shot. 15-all. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Good to have you in the chat. Yeah, let me know if you're watching. Shout out in the chat if you're watching the stream. If you're enjoying it, let me know who you are. Let me know who you're rooting for in the match. 15-all. First serve. That's a let. Serve down the tee. That's too good from Swiatek. 30-15. Her first serve was ridiculous yesterday. Like I was saying earlier on the stream, she won 81% of first serve points yesterday. She was serving it up against Sabalenka, which is not like she was serving better than Sabalenka. Hitting through the court, very big. Swiatek. Serve out wide. First serve goes long. Second serve. Kick serve. The backhand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. That's a good shot cross court. 40-15. That's a winner. 40-15. I mean, Swiatek can hit some big shots. She's not the big hitter that Rybakina or Sabalenka is. But the fact that she's not, listen, the two players on the court, they're not the biggest servers. They're not the biggest hitters around. You don't think of them like a Rybakina, like a Sabalenka, especially on the serve. But it just proves that at the top of women's tennis, you don't need to be. It proves, again, you don't need to be the biggest hitter around to excel at the top of the women's game, which is part of why I like this final and why it's very interesting. 40-15, 1-1. Forehand Pegula, backhand Swiatek, backhand Pegula, cross court to the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand Pegula, that's in the net, 2-1. 2-1, 10 minutes into this match. Hey, what's up, Sean? Do you think Iga will try to improve on grass specifically or just carry on as normal? It's a good question, Sean. Well, she definitely has been improving. Like this year was definitely an improvement over last year. Didn't she win a title on grass before Wimbledon or got to the final of one? Is that right? Like Bad Homburg or something? I think she won a title on grass courts. Bad Homburg. Okay, got to the semifinals and then she had to withdraw. Walkover. But she had a few good wins there. Over Blinkova, 6-3, 6-2. Good win over Teichmann as well, 6-3, 6-1. Yeah, she just had to withdraw. She was going to play Brunzetti in the semis. And then at Wimbledon, she had a great win over Belinda Bencic, who I always think a little bit underperforms on grass courts. A few good wins there. Lost to Svitolina in a tight 3 sets, but I thought it wasn't a shameful grass performance this year. I think she's steadily improving on it. The serve obviously is kind of the weakness, but if she can serve there like she has this week so far, or at least yesterday, like she did yesterday, then be better. But I don't think it will be a big like I don't think she's gonna like skip the clay season or something to practice on grass or anything, because I think she realizes she can't. I don't think she thinks that she can maximize her game that much on grass, and she might as well keep going for the trophies on clay because that is her bread and butter. 3 French Opens in a row now, I think, or is it 2 French Opens? The last 2 French Opens, I guess. One in 2020 as well. So I don't think she's like gonna skip the whole clay season. But yeah, it's something that she'll keep trying to improve. I think next year is going to be a big test to see if she's going to be a really, really big threat on the grass courts, or bigger than she is now at the moment anyway. Mike, are you still driving? No, not one chatting. That's good, Mike. Glad for you to be listening in, though. 2-1. Swiatek on the return. Serve here from Pegula. First serve is out. Second serve. The backhand, a Swiatek, forehand Pegula. That's in the net. Love 15. Serve from Pegula. Down the tee. That goes out. Serve coming here from Jesse. Kick serve. That goes out. Double fault. Maybe you have a chance here for Swiatek. By the way, both players have had very good seasons. Pegula going into the event 55-17 on the season so far, with a Masters in Canada as well. It was very big for her. 63 and 11 on the season for Swiatek. That's coming into the event. 67 wins now after her 4 wins here. Backhand shot. Ooh, on the full slide from Swiatek. She's defending. Can't get that one, though. She looks at the court like there's a bad bounce. The initial get was remarkable with a full backhand slide. I mean, there's no way she should have been able to do that. Ridiculous athleticism from Iga. Ridiculous athleticism from Iga. Very impressive stuff. But it was Pegula anyway who got it done. But that was good defense. Serve coming here from Pegula at 15-30. She's going to have to bring a lot, Pegula, to get through Swiatek. Forehand Swiatek to the backhand. A Pegula down the middle. Forehand Swiatek inside in. That's too much for Pegula. 15-40. Double break point coming. 15-40, 1-2. Swiatek trying to end the 2023 season on her terms. What did I just say, though? Swiatek has 67 wins on the season. That's the same number of wins as she did in her amazing 2022 season. She's trying to, if she wins this match, she'll have more wins this season than 2023. And she won 2 majors last season. It's definitely arguable that last season was better anyway, but either way, this has been an amazing season, trying to cap it off well. Forehand down the middle, backhand Pegula. The backhand Swiatek again down the middle, backhand Pegula, cross court. Backhand cross court, Swiatek, that goes out from Pegula. It's 3-1. That's 3-1. Swiatek very solid. Continues off where she started yesterday. And we got 3-1. 3-1 for the Polish player. 3-1. And it just feels like, if Iga plays like she did yesterday, nobody in the world is going to have a chance against her. That's kind of the feeling coming in. We'll see if she does. Serve from Iga. Down the tee, backhand Pegula. That goes long. 15 love. Just floats long. Serve Swiatek kicked. The backhand of Pegula. Backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. That's in the net. 30 love. All right. So I've got a question for y'all. I got a question for chat. Do you think how many majors do you think Swiatek is going to win next year? And that's kind of the question for the chat. Listen, I think on the WTA side, from 2016 to this year, I think there's only been 1 year where a single player has won at least 2 majors in a season. And that was Swiatek last year winning French Open and US Open. Do you think Swiatek or any player can win 2 majors next year? How many majors do you think Swiatek will win next year? Let me know. 40 love here for Iga, 3-1. I'm going to say 1. She's ending off the season with too well. I think French Open is a lock-in. It could be more than that, though. It really could. So let me know. She won 2 in 2022. Serve from Iga. First serve is long. Second serve. Kick serve to the forehand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. Cross court to the forehand of Pegula. Oh, that's a good winner down the line from Jesse. 45. Solid winner. Just Iga. Okay, Adrian. Nice for you join in. That's it. Let's go, Iga. She's got a good lead here, 45. Solid winner, though, from Pegula. Not even a huge swing on it. Just extends into it. Great shot, 40-15. Serve out wide, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula. Ooh, that hits the tape, goes wide. It's 4-1. Swiatek draws first blood. We got 4-1 for Iga. Pegula has been showing that taped shoulder for a while now. Does she seem bothered? She doesn't so far. She doesn't seem like she's that bothered. Honestly, a few of these games have been close so far. So I don't think she's miles away from Pegula. Like, I don't think there's anything that negative showing from her side. I think it's just because Swiatek is playing so well. I don't see the health being that big a concern at the moment. 4-1. There's a bit of a difference in age, by the way, between these two players. Swiatek is 22 years old. Pegula is 29 years old. Both still got lots of time in the game, no doubt about it. Pegula has only won 4 titles, though, throughout her whole career at any level. 2 of those have been Masters titles. 1 in Guadalajara last year, and then the other one in Canada this year. But 4. Swiatek's won 16. That includes 4 majors. That's kind of where they're at the moment. Pegula going for her 5th. Swiatek going for 17. Serve here. The backhand of Swiatek. That's in the net. 15 love. Serve here, Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. The backhand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. That's in the net. 15 all. By the way, total time on court, they're showing both players have gone undefeated, but Swiatek 6 hours, 12 minutes on court. Pegula has had over 10 hours on court, which I think they're including the doubles in that. So I think that's why that's added in. Backhand Pegula, backhand of Swiatek, backhand Pegula. Down the line, forehand Swiatek. Forehand Pegula. Cross court to the forehand of Swiatek. That goes out. 30-15. Pegula does need to swing into the court a little bit more. I mean, because listen, I know Swiatek isn't known as this player that is usually like super dictating or hitting big, hitting through the court, but she's going to be doing that because that's what kind of she was doing against Sabalenka. Pegula needs to step up a bit more, be a little bit more aggressive, for sure. Serve here from Jesse. Kicked just a let, almost lands wide. Second serve coming. Kick serve, the backhand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. That goes long. Now it feels like Pegula really just isn't at her very best. Swiatek is doing well, but Pegula needs to get that forehand in order here. 30-all. Pegula back on the line. This could be a pressure moment. Jessica Pegula knows that she lost 6-3, 6-0 in Doha. She doesn't want that kind of scoreline here. And she knows Sabalenka lost 6-2, 6-3 yesterday. Backhand down the middle to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Pegula. That goes out again. Too many forehand errors from Pegula. 30-40. Pegula's trying to beat herself a little bit. 30-40. Have Pegula and Coco won a Grand Slam in doubles yet? No, they have not. They have not yet. They have already been world number one, though. They've been very consistent, but I don't think they have a major yet. No. Backhand cross court to the backhand of Swiatek. Forehand volley. The forehand Swiatek for a pass. Ooh, Pegula lets it bounce. Weird shot. Pegula hits the ball a little bit out of frustration. 5-1. It's looking like a 6-1 set. Quick set. Swiatek right where she was yesterday versus Arena. They haven't actually. Yeah. There you go. I think she wants Wimbledon and will focus and win it. Really? Iga gets Wimbledon. That's a big call, Mike. That's a big call. Iga here at 5-1. I don't know if she's ready for next year, but on the hard court, she's playing very well at the moment. So she's going to be eyeing either Australia or New York as well if she's playing like this. Serve out wide, forehand Pegula. That's in the net. 15-love. 15-love. She lost to Rybakina in Australian Open last year. Australia plays a little bit quicker. It's harder for her, I think, against the big hitting players in Australia, but never know. She reached the semifinals and lost to, who was it that she lost to in the semis? Was it Danielle Collins in the semifinals of 2022? I believe it was. Forehand Swiatek to the backhand of Pegula. That's on top of the net. 30-love. I don't know if Wimbledon is on the horizon, but really, if she's playing like this on hard courts, very few players can beat her. The WTA, if she's playing like this, the WTA tour will be like, hey, Barty, come back. Ash Barty, we need you. Or like Osaka or someone, you know? They'll need somebody. They'll be calling in for help. 30-love. 5-1. First serve in the net. Second serve. Kick serve, forehand Pegula. Forehand to Swiatek, backhand Pegula. Backhand to Swiatek, backhand Pegula. That's in the net, 40-love. Swiatek fully outplaying her in this set. 6-1 is the right score line. I mean, a few closer games early on. Maybe more of a 6-2 vibe, maybe 6-3, but it's been pretty one-sided. And Swiatek here at serving for 6-1. 40-love. Rock solid on serve. Serve down the middle. Body serve. Forehand return goes out. Very strong. 6-1. I mean, Swiatek just looks dialed in. She had a performance If you ever heard the term statement performance, somebody making a statement with a performance, yesterday's statement was, hey, I'm still here. I'm still around. I'm still the top tier player everybody thought I was last year. And I'm still world number one. Swiatek is one set away from world number one. She is dialed in. Listen, body serve. She had a body serve on set point. She was hitting volleys yesterday, volleying like Navratilova back in the day. She is pulling out all the cards. She wants this world number one bad. Pegula needs to get together or Eagle will go for the bagel. That's true. Pegula needs to step up because Swiatek is not dialing down. Pegula needs to step up. When they played in Canada, last time they played in Canada, Pegula had a good comeback. Swiatek was up a break in the final set. That match was a 3-set match. Pegula was up a break. Sorry, Swiatek was up a break twice in the final set, and then Pegula found a way back into that match and won in 3 sets in the semifinals of Canada. So Pegula can have a good comeback for Swiatek. She's a very mentally solid player as well as Iga, but she needs to step up her game big time. I mean, I'm sure the stats for that first set didn't look great. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, winners to unforced errors, 3 winners for Pegula, 11 unforced errors for Pegula, which is no good. First serve points won, 5 for 10 for Jessie, 2 for 6 on second serve. Yeah, just no good. Giving Iga way too much. Swiatek running back, second set. Pegula ready to serve. Is this going to be the last set of WTA tennis in 2023? We'll see. Or is Pegula going to have a say about it? Adrian Jazda. That's it. Iga's playing well. First serve in the net. Second serve. Backhand Iga. On the return. And that goes out. 15 love for Jessie Pegula. Let me get the scoreboard back in here. There you go. Serve here from Pegula in the net. Second serve. Serve the forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, backhand Pegula. The backhand of Swiatek, backhand Pegula. That's in the net, 15 all. Still too many errors from the racket of Pegula. Swiatek's just doing the Swiatek thing. She's grinding from the back, hitting solid shots, playing her defense. But I will say, Pegula is missing her shots 1 to 2 shots too early. Like, if she was missing 2 shots later, like, I wouldn't blame her. That's the usual thing. But missed 2 shots later. She's missing too early in these rallies. Giving Iga too much. First serve goes out. Second serve. Second serve to the backhand. Swiatek backhand's in the net again. 15-30. Another error from Pegula. Hey, Tennis fans. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Coming down from down under. There you go. Good to have you in here, Joseph. Appreciate you. Here we go. Bagel's going to hurt her, Ashley. A bagel would be crazy. 6-1, 6-0 at the last match of 2023. I hope not, for Pegula's sake. Forehand, inside out, backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Backhand Swiatek. Down the line, forehand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. Inside out to the backhand of Pegula. Backhand Swiatek. The backhand Pegula. Back cross court to the backhand Swiatek. It's a good backhand. Another backhand. Extends into it, but goes long. 30 all. 30 all. Can't afford an early break. No. Holding here would help Pegula a whole lot. A whole lot. Stale bagel would hurt. That might be what we get. We'll see. 30 all. Pegula at the line. Serve Pegula down the tee, just out. Second serve. Kick serve. The backhand of Swiatek. Backhand now Pegula to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Pegula. Down the line. It's a good shot. Backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Cross court. Backhand Swiatek down the line. Forehand of Pegula. Pulls the cord, but there was no angle there to be found. 30-40. She hits a forehand inside out, but she was standing in the. I think she was standing in the deuce side. There's no angle there. 30-40. Bad error. Bad shot decision. 30-40. It's not working right now. First serve goes wide. Second serve. Kick serve. Backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Down the line. Forehand Swiatek. Chipped into the forehand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. Cross court to the forehand. Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. Ooh, back cross court. What an angle. Chip into the forehand of Swiatek. That's the top of the net. That was a good little squash shot chip from Pegula, because that was a wicked angle that Swiatek found off the forehand. She was standing in the middle of the court, and she still found a cross court angle there, did Swiatek. Solid Pegula to win that point. Deuce. Pardon me for asking, how's the weather in Cancun? It's better. Today is way better, which is so good. That's what you want for a final. Finally. We've been waiting all week. The weather shows up for the final. It was a little bit better yesterday, and today there's pretty much not a factor, which is great. Forehand into the net. Advantage for Swiatek. Pretty much not a factor. It's good. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for the ATP Finals next week. Then we'll be here for tournaments all throughout next year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Olympics, WTA, ATP, the majors, everything in between. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it as well. Advantage here for Iga. Breakpoint number 2. Serve. The backhand of Swiatek down the line. Forehand Pegula. That goes out. 1-0 for Iga. Dominant. Iga dominant. 1-0. See what Pegula can do back here to get back. Billie Jean King Cup starts tonight. Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah. What used to be called Fed Cup. There you go. Yeah, Billie Jean King Cup, which is great. Kind of Davis Cup for the women's side. Countries playing against each other. Billie Jean King Cup. And yeah, Davis Cup after the ATP Finals as well. Very cool. By the way, if you want to hear a stat, if you guys want to hear a stat, do you guys want to hear a stat? 50% first serve points won for Pegula and 92% first serve points won for Swiatek, which is crazy. That's insane. Like, what? That's so crazy. Total points won, 11 for Pegula, 25 for Swiatek. Vamos siga, Adrian. There you go. Are there too many team cups now? Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel afraid for ATP Cup and for Davis Cup and for, I even got the name of the cup wrong. There's so many of them. I feel bad for Davis Cup and Billie Jean King Cup, because I'm afraid that they're gonna get blocked out now because there's so many. ATP Cup is pretty similar to Davis Cup now, especially the Davis Cup finals all played within the span of a week. Quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Yeah, I think there are too many. They got to figure it out, especially if you count in Hopman Cup, which I love, but it's not even what it used to be. It's in September now on clay. Swiatek with the swinging volley winner, 15 love. That's what she was doing yesterday. She had the full gauntlet ready, 15 love. Swiatek is just so skillful that Swiatek's so skillful. She's so skillful, so adaptable. She can play at net. She can play from the back. She can play a little bit more offensive, a little bit more defensive. 15 love. Best athlete on the women's tour is Iga, right at the top, or trying to be right at the top. Second serve coming here. Serve, kick serve, backhand of Pegula, forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, forehand Swiatek. That's in the net, 15 all. Davis, Laver, Billie Jean Cup, United Cup. Yeah, it's too many. I agree. Just too many of them. JPEG needs a storm to come blow the net away. There you go. That's good. Yeah. The net is unbeaten. The net is unbeaten. Serve here from Iga. Down the middle, backhand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek, forehand Pegula. Squash shot, it's a good shot. Forehand Swiatek, that's better though. Backhand lob whip, high swing volley. Too good, 30-15. I mean, in that point, Pegula did nothing wrong, but Swiatek did everything right. And it was too good. Anthony, how many Grand Slam finals has Iga reached? I think she's 4. Is she not 4 for 4? I think she's 4 for 4. I think she's reached 4 and she's won 4. I'll check that in a second. But I think that's right. Forehand into the forehand of Pegula, forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, forehand Pegula into the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Pegula again to the forehand Swiatek. Ooh, mishits it. Okay. 30 all. The first kind of real chance, like even half a chance Pegula's had on the Iga serve. But Swiatek, let me see. So Swiatek, yeah, she's 4 for 4 in Grand Slam finals. Yep. 2020 French Open 2 last year, and then the French Open this year, and an epic versus Mukova. There you go. Serve coming here from Iga. Serve into the net. Second serve. Hey, what's up, Cam, in the chat? Give to 5 quality shot. Hey, let me know in the chat if you got a membership. Thanks, Cam, a lot. Always awesome to have Cam stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate Cam. Cam gifting 5 memberships. There you go. Backhand Pegula. Down the line. That's a good shot from Swiatek. Swiatek is just proven impossible. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you got a membership from Cam. Thank you, Cam. A lot. Yeah, Cam's got to be streaming right now the same match too, I would think. Last WTA match of the season. That's cool. That's so nice, Cam. He's good peeps. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Forehand. Let's top the tape. That's out. That's back on her side. 2-0 for Swiatek. 6-1-2-0. Swiatek is currently 8-1 on the match. 8 games for Swiatek, 1 for the American. Swiatek is greedy. Swiatek's greedy. I know she won French Open. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Iga's been doing 4 for 4 in finals is not easy in your first 4 Grand Slam finals. Backhand. The backhand of Pegula. That goes out. Hey, I appreciate you, Cam. Have a good call. Jazda, there you go. Jazda. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, Iga is absolutely killing it. You have a good call as well. I appreciate you always showing the love and stopping by. Always appreciate it. Appreciate Cam in the chat. Cam is the OG of this. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Cam. That goes out. Another error from JPEG. I mean, it's just not working. JPEG looks exhausted. JPEG needs something quick. I mean, Swiatek's won 15 of the last 20 points. Just errors from Pegula. Swiatek's doing nothing wrong, but another forehand error into the net. Love 40. Pegula needs something fast. Pegula needs something. I don't know what. Love 40. First serve into the net. Second serve. Pegula doing absolutely nothing to hurt Swiatek. Kick serve, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, cross court, forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula down the line. It's a good shot. Backhand from Swiatek. That's good. Drop volley. Backhand Swiatek gets it. Of course she does. 3-0. Oh, man. Swiatek's coming. Listen, this match, to end the season this way, like, that's great. But this match is more so her matches against Sabalenka and this match against Pegula. Like, this isn't a 2023 this doesn't tell a story for 2023. This sets the tone for 2024. Like, listen, Swiatek, this is Swiatek saying, I'm coming for the majors next year. I'm coming for the Masters next year, not just on clay courts. I'm coming for them on hard courts. I'm coming for them everywhere. You can't escape me. And listen, when Pegula plays against Swiatek, she needs to either be out grinding her from the back of the court or be the one hitting winners and dictating more. She's not doing any of that. She's not doing anything. Just too many errors from her side. Very early as well. Too bad for Jess. She must be tired. You can sense it a little bit too, which I feel bad for her. Pegula unbeaten until this match as well. Yeah, hasn't lost a set. Neither of these players has lost a set up until the final. Is this a true reflection of Pegula level? No, it's not. This is not. It's not even close to what it was against Rybakina or Sabalenka or against Goff in the semis. Pegula in the semifinals against Goff played one of the best matches I've ever seen her play. And then she comes into this and, yeah, just lackluster. Not a true reflection. Cam being generous. Yeah, thanks, Cam, for that. Wonder if her shoulder is bothering her. It really could be. It could be now. Now I'm a little bit skeptical. Not to take anything away from Iga, who's playing amazing. Iga deserves it, but, clear that Pegula is not near her best today. And that's, you can see that in the stats. I'm not even going to do match stats, just looking at set 1. Or set 2, I should say. Set 2 stats. I don't know if they have it here. But match stats. 3 winners, 18 unforced errors for Jessica Pegula. 3-0 here. Iga to serve. Serve into the back end of Pegula. That goes out. 15 love. Serve coming here from Swiatek. Serve out wide. That goes long. Second serve. Kick serve. The back end of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula. That goes out again. 30 love. Stats don't lie. No, they don't. No, they don't. I say the stats that show a player's level the best. For me, there are 2. The 2 most important stats for me in general, if you're looking at stats outside of important points one, so break points one, set points, etc., that's really the most important stat. Pressure points one, the big point, who's winning the big points. But outside of that, the most important points is first serve percentage and also winners to unforced errors. How many winners you're hitting as opposed to how many errors you're hitting. Backhand, and right now it's 3 winners, 18 unforced errors for Pegula. That's another one. Into the net, 40 love. OMG, I didn't want a donut. I didn't want a bagel. I prefer donut. Can we figure out a way in tennis to make donut like a fun, like a term for tennis that's donut instead of bagel? Like a really cool bagel. Like, you know what I mean? Like a bagel where you don't lose a point. Like a golden set type of thing. I don't know what it could be. Maybe like a 6-0 set where you don't lose a single point on serve. That's a donut. Can we do that as a tennis community? Just add in donut as a phrase. That'd be cool. 40 love. Like a 6-0 set where, I don't know, you don't lose a single point on serve or something. That could be one. I don't know if that's what Swiatek is doing so far. But she's at 6-1-4-0. I can try to see. She's pretty close. I think Pegula had a 30-all game earlier. So I don't think that'll be quite the case. Yeah, Pegula has won 2 points on Swiatek serve. 6-1-4-0 here. Onion rings. Yeah, that could be one. Cheerios. There you go. Lifesavers, the gummies. There's a few of them. I don't know what we're talking about. Now I'm just thinking about food. Backhand volley. The backhand of Swiatek lob. Smash, put away. That's a good smash from Pegula. 15 love. Pegula needs something. The crowd is urging her on. The crowd is urging her on now. 15 love. Crowd is urging her on. 15 love. She's got to bring her level. It's only one break, right? Or is it 2 breaks now? It might be 2, actually. But she needs to play one game at a time. She needs to still be believing. Backhand Swiatek down line to the forehand squash shot of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek to the forehand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula. Forehand Swiatek. That's too good. Inside in. 15 all. By the way, we're only 48 minutes into this match. This has gone on in a hurry. Absolute hurry here. Ridiculous. The last match they played was 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was Pegula winning 7-5 in the third set. It's not this match. People who expected that coming into this haven't been treated to it. Backhand Swiatek, the backhand of Pegula. Cross court, backhand Swiatek, the backhand of Pegula. Down the middle, just goes in. Forehand Pegula, the forehand of Swiatek. Just feel like Pegula needs this point. Forehand Swiatek to the forehand of Pegula. Cross court, forehand Swiatek. Down the middle, backhand Pegula, it's in the net. That backhand has been deserted. Pegula is playing without a backhand at the moment. 15-30. It has deserted her in this match. 15-30, which is really unfortunate. So many straight sets matches, Joseph. Yeah. It's been I think every match has been straight sets except for that Sakari Rybakina match. Maybe we had one other one, but very few. Very, very few. It's a bit of a shame that I know last couple of days it hasn't been raining like crazy, but this event with the rain, with the wind, with all of it, and the courts not being ready, forehand inside out is perfect from Iga. All the complaints from the players are perfectly valid because the event hasn't been ready. That's just it's not good enough. But either way, Iga's the one who stepped up here. She's playing amazing anyway. 15-40. Hasn't lost a match all event. That goes out. Hasn't lost a set. Second serve here from Jesse. Kick serve, backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula cross court, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Pegula, forehand Swiatek. Trying to get a break here. Another one. Forehand Swiatek. Cross court to the forehand of Pegula, forehand Swiatek. The backhand of Pegula, backhand Swiatek. Inside out to another forehand. Ground stroke rally here. That sound line's a good shot slice. Backhand Swiatek. Ooh, she misses it. That's a much better rally from Jessica Pegula. But you have to ask, is it too late? And it probably is. It's 30-40. That's what we wanted from Pegula the whole match. 30-40. Serve down the tee goes long. Second serve. Serve from Pegula to the backhand. A Swiatek forehand. Pegula. The forehand. A Swiatek forehand. Pegula. The forehand. A Swiatek down the middle. Forehand down the middle from Pegula. A lot of forehands down the middle. Another forehand. Now cross court from Swiatek. Forehand cross court. That goes wide. 6-1, 5-0, 11-1 in games for Swiatek as she goes to serve. And her serve has been indestructible. As Iga. The Polish serving for world number 1. She's trying to go year-end world number 1 for the second year in a row. At the start of the year, it was Sabalenka Rybakina at the Australian Open final. It was Sabalenka who got the world number 1 near the end of this year. And people were like, oh, wow, Swiatek. People coming up. Swiatek saying, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm still world number 1. Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open. Vondrousova won at Wimbledon. And, yeah, there you go. I mean, Sabalenka, maybe if she won that U.S. Open final, or if she beat Jabeur in the semis of Wimbledon, for example, she had chances. But Swiatek's still the queen of the court. She said, not yet. Not yet. She's about to serve for world number 1. End off the WTA season on her terms, I should say. Out of 10, how do you rate WTA finals? I'm going to go real low. I mean, not to be super negative. I'm glad that, I don't know. We've seen some good tennis from the sides of Swiatek and Pegula here. Pegula up until the final. Goff played really well at the start of the tournament, but we haven't seen that many epic matches. It's been rainy, start and stop. I mean, I give it like a 1. 2 out of 10, Joseph. I give it 3. I'm not going to go 0. I could. I'm going to give it a 1. We got 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Do they know where it's going to be played next year? They should figure it out now because it was so late when they figured it out this year, and that was what the problem was. They got to figure it out. They got to do better. And it should be on indoor courts, or at least somewhere where it's not going to be raining the whole week. All right. Swiatek serving at 6-1-5-0. Swiatek serving for the world number 1 ranking. She's serving for like 3 things at once. WTA finals title, number 1 ranking. And just to show the tennis world what's up. show that she's the queen of the court. She's serving for the match. That's 6-1-5-0. Who expected this kind of scoreline? 6-1-5. I don't know when's the last time we've seen such a one-sided scoreline, such a big final. Actually, I do. It was Pegula beating Samsonova in Canada, like 6-0, 6-1. I mean, now she's on the receiving end. Forehand Pegula, that goes out. 15 love. She already has 3 times French Open, 1 times US Open titles. Yeah, true, exactly. And her win, listen, but the most impressive thing about Swiatek, she has a 276-66 career record. She's only lost 66 matches in her whole career so far. She's very young still, but that just shows her win percentage is over 80%. Really phenomenal stuff. All-time stuff. All-time trajectory, clearly. 15 all. Cancun is a beautiful place, but not where you hold the WTA finals. It's the rainy season. No one travels there because of it. There you go, Ashley. It shouldn't have been the place they chose. Swiatek needs to beat Ostapenko. Can't believe that Swiatek has so much problems with that girl. It's like 4-0 Ostapenko. That's going to be the goal for the next season for Swiatek to get it over Queen Penko, Ostapenko. That goes out from Swiatek. Pegula at least trying to get a game here. 15-30. Pegula going for at least 1 game here before it ends. I think losing US Open for Ego was a big booster. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been for sure. Winning in Beijing was maybe one of the most important events in her career. She said the same thing. She said it gave her a lot of confidence. She beat Coco in Beijing as well. That was a huge tournament for Iga, and it's really helped her here. Both players in the final won the last event they played before the WTA finals, but Iga won in 1,000, Pegula won a 250 or a 500, I think. Forehand Pegula into the net. 30 all. Iga's 2 points away. Iga's 2 points away now. 30 all. Iga with some statement wins to end off this 2023. Swiatek at the line. Fit under an hour played. It's ridiculous. Serve out wide, just wide. Second serve. Forehand Pegula. The forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Pegula. Ooh, down the line finally from Jesse. Targeted down the line for a perfect winner. 30-40. 30-40. Well, it hasn't been 6-0, 5-0, but at the start of the week, the first match played this week, Sabalenka led Sakkari 6-0, 5-0, and then triple match point. And then Sakkari got a game to at least lose 6-0, 6-1. It's 6-1, 5-0. Pegula trying to at least get a game in the second set. 30-40. Swiatek leading. Kick serve, backhand Pegula. It hits the top of the tape, and it's deuce. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe Quality Shot Tennis if you're new. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to like the stream as well. We'll be here for the ATP Finals, and we'll be here all throughout next season for the Olympics, for the majors, everything. WTA and ATP. Don't forget to subscribe for all of that. And yeah, we got Turin for the men's side coming in up next week, which should be fun. First serve hits the tape, goes wide. Second serve. Serve here from Iga. Catches the ball. Back in return. The forehand of Iga. Forehand Pegula. Lob way up high. Swiatek with a smash to get to championship point. Another lob way up high. Swinging volley. Put away behind Pegula. We got a championship point. We got also a season-ending point for Swiatek to end the season and to end it on her terms. She serves for the world number one. Sabalenka watching on with probably some sadness. As Jessica Pegula can't do much for her. And Swiatek's at advantage here at 6-1 and 5-0. Serving for her first WTA Finals title and the world number one. The crowd cheering. She takes some time. Advantage for Swiatek. Serve from Iga. Down the middle, backhand Pegula. The backhand of Swiatek. Cross court has a good angle. Backhand Pegula. Ooh, behind Swiatek. Oh no, goes long, and Swiatek falls on the ground. She didn't win a major, but she won the world number one ranking. And she won the WTA Finals title for the first time in her career. 22 years old. She's won 4 majors, WTA Finals, second consecutive year on number one. 2023 ends with the most wins she's ever had in a single season. And Swiatek dethrones Pegula 6-0, 6-1 in Cancun. Not many longer epic matches in Cancun so far. But what a win for Iga to end off the WTA season on her terms. Iga Swiatek says, I'm here, and I'm the queen of the court. There you go. Hey, what's up, David? World number one point. There you go. She won the world number one, guys. All right, if you're going to head out, don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for the Turin ATP Finals. We'll be here all next season. So don't forget to stick around for all of that. Wow. Very straightforward, one-sided final there. Yeah, thank you, Max, for joining in. What a win for Iga. There you go. Iga jumping up high. She is ecstatic. Listen, in her mind, I'm sure she's excited she won in Cancun. But I think, in her mind, she's like, I'm number one. It's like, I'm number one. She's happy about the number one ranking. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Great success, Joseph. 6-1-6-0. Are you kidding me? Yeah, thank you, Ashley. All right. I thought Pegula almost got that last shot out. It was a great angle there from Swiatek. But that goes long from Pegula. Swiatek just falls on the ground. Congrats to Iga. There you go. Go, Iga. That's it. SC 80% Sydney. Yep. Will she thank Rafa? Rafa's the big idol. I don't know. That makes it super interesting for next year. Swiatek ending the season with a win in Beijing, with a win at the WTA Finals, beating Sabalenka and Pegula in absolutely stunning fashion on the hard courts. Makes it super interesting for next year. All right, I'm going to head off. Very fun final. Crazy match. Yeah, it was crazy just because it was so one-sided. I'm going to head off. Make sure, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get notified when we go. We'll be live streaming for the Turin ATP Finals as well. And a lot more live streams coming up on the channel. We also have a podcast coming up soon. There's a podcast for Quality Shot Tennis called Tennis 360. We'll be covering this final as well as other stuff. Tennis 360 podcast on this channel as well. So, yeah, make sure to tune in for all of that. 6-1, 6-0 for Iga Swiatek. She ends 2023 on her terms, and she gets the world number one. And 2024 is going to be interesting. See you guys at the next one.
Just be